decadence of double cream bliss from Clover. Yogurt has never been so irresistible.
Made with love by Clover.
Now we're back in our kitchen as promised, celebrating Valentine's Day, and I had to get my love. My heart's already beating, custard and jelly for you. Welcome to the show, Dumi.
It feels so good. When I'm saying all those things, it feels so good to actually have you in the kitchen with us. I'm excited and I'm ready to celebrate this Valentine's episode today.
You're just missing a hat.
I am. I didn't get the memo, guys.
Now take a culinary trip to Florence and spoil your Valentine with an easy Bliss Yogurt Eggs Florentine. Serve it with warm waffles and salmon ribbons or bacon. It is sure to delight the love of your life. Delight us. I'm ready to smile.
So, firstly, ladies, how good are we at poaching eggs?
Oh, I've actually got a lot of practice here on the show. I've never done it at home, but I've actually got a lot of practice here.
Okay, so I've got some really quick and easy tips that's foolproof. Anyone at home can do it. It's very simple. So first things first, you've got to have the freshest eggs.
Yeah.
That is the start of a good poached egg. So it's got to be fresh, and how you test for a fresh egg, you drop it in a bowl of water. If it sinks, it's a goodie. And that's really the starting point. Now, what you want to do is you want to have a saucepan over here with water. You want to bring it up to the boil and then just slowly drop the temperature down. So you just want the water to just be dancing around. You don't want it to be, you know, flailing around. You want it just slightly bubbling and dancing, and then you're good to go. And then what you also need is a nice ramekin to put your egg in and then to dip it into your water. So what you first need to do, and this is a trick that I learned from someone who's very knowledgeable about this process, put it on a slotted spoon, okay, bring your water up, and for 15 seconds, just give it a quick shock. So you're gonna count with me.
Okay.
Here we go. Okay, 1,
2, 3, 4. I mean, you let that baby keep going. It seems as if this is going to be super simple, super easy, but Dumi, eggs Florentine?
Eggs Florentine.
Where is that from?
All right, it is actually not from a specific area, but someone who was getting married. She then is from Florence, and then she took some spinach with her to her husband's place, and then it basically became her recipe. In essence, Florentine, the difference between Benedict is the addition of spinach into a dish. But in essence, Florentine and Benedict are the exact same thing.
Love that. And your 15 seconds is up.
15 seconds is up. Take it straight out. It's still cool to the, not too hot to the touch. Give it a gentle bang, okay? Gently just ease that into your ramekin, and you can already start to see that the egg is starting to set. Okay, now the most contentious thing about a poached egg is people put vinegar in the water.
Yes.
Right? We're not going to do that today, okay? And we're also not going to create that vortex. So
because I was going to say, you should have been stirring your one already.
All it takes is a touch of gentleness, okay? So what you're going to do is you're going to take your ramekin, and you're actually going to dip that egg directly into the water and slowly release that baby.
And I can see those bubbles you were talking about. They slightly just break on the surface, not too much.
And okay, for doneness of a poached egg, it varies depending on the size of the egg, if you've taken them out of the fridge or not. So for me, give or take 2.5 minutes in the water for a nice soft runny egg, 4 minutes for a medium to hard egg, and I think any longer than that is just going to annihilate
We're
it.
overdoing it. Okay, so we are giving Babe breakfast in bed.
Hey, Banna, breakfast in bed. And the one thing, like we're talking about, breakfast in bed has to be simple, because you want to be able to make it quickly while they're still getting those last few minutes of the snoozing. But in hollandaise sauce works perfectly for that. But the one we're making is simple, because it's a cheat. I've got here some egg yolks, but they've been boiled. So our eggs were boiled. I'm using egg yolks in here. So instead of having to do the whole lemon process where you wait and you timber, get that all out of the way. We've got some egg yolks that were boiled. Into this, I'm adding some lemon juice that went in already, some whole grain mustard, and then I'm going to add a touch of cayenne pepper, because most times when we make hollandaise sauce, we add our cayenne pepper just for that bit of spice. And then to make sure that they're nicely flavored and they're nice and creamy, I'm adding our Clover Bliss into this because of its truly, decadent excellent flavor, and because it's thick and creamy, so we need that for this kind of recipe that we're making. So I'm going to add about a couple of spoonfuls into our hollandaise sauce over here, and then just mix it all together. So it's like a cheat for that hollandaise sauce that takes forever. This one is quick and easy, and it won't split because your egg yolks have already been cooked, so you don't have to stress about that.
That's another thing of getting a hollandaise sauce. I love myself an eggs Benedict, but now we're preparing eggs Florentine, and I always struggle with a hollandaise sauce, so much so that I'm not even about to try it. But Dumi, love that tip and trick. On your side, Jay, you've already got your egg done and dusted. Let's take that water off.
We've done the egg, and you can see it's perfect. You don't have any stringy bits, nice and solid. So what we're going to do, and to me, I see you've got some lovely waffles here. Do you have any tips of other substitutes that people could use for this?
Typically, people use English muffin, but a waffle could work. Pancake base could also work. It's really completely up to you. I see you've already started adding the spinach. That would basically differentiate between the Florentine and the Benedict.
I've got some lovely ribbons of smoked salmon over here.
Yeah.
Easily substituted with bacon. I always say, get the best of what you can afford. And if you can afford the smoked salmon, then go for it. Otherwise, just stick with your...
Stick with the bacon.
With your bacon.
Love that. And actually, funny enough, you guys don't know this and you're gonna think I'm lying. I've tried 2 of today's recipes at home this very week. And this was something I tried today. But instead of the waffle, I tried a rice cake. I tried it with rice cake. And I made a little bit of a sandwich, and it was delicious with some cream cheese. Honey, it's a winner. And if you want to get this winner, head over to afternoonexpress.co.za. This is delicious, guys.